Hello, Cryptonauts and Ravenites all around the world. Thank you for joining me on this Ravencoin development update number 11. Thank you. Before we get started, I want to make sure that everything is up and running as it should be, and it looks pretty good to me. All right, sounds good. Perfect. All right, Ravenites, I am your host for today, Blockchain John. I've been doing this for a while. This is my 11th episode of doing the development updates. People have been asking for this. They appreciate this kind of content because not a lot of people are in the Discord app, and they don't really know what's going on with development. So what I've been doing is narrating all of the comments that has been published on the development channel. So that's what I'll be doing. You'll be hearing me narrating all the stuff that's been going on here. All right, but before we do, let's jump on over to what we're looking at here at ravencoin.org. It says, welcome to Ravencoin. Ravencoin is a protocol based on a fork of the Bitcoin code, which adds features specifically focused on allowing tokens to be issued on the Ravencoin blockchain. These tokens can have whatever properties the issue of the token decides. So they can be limited in quantity, named, and be issued as securities or as collectibles. You can make your own security tokens within minutes and have it traded worldwide. Yes. And that is on a UTXO layer 1 protocol level. Okay? That's not on a smart contract. That is on the core. When you're minting tokens on Ravencoin, you're doing it on layer 1, not through a smart contract. All right, Ravenites, before we get started deep diving into Ravencoin development, I want to let you guys know that I do appreciate you guys' support, comments, thumbs up, likes, retweets, video shares, views, comments. Love it all. But if you want to take it to the next level, we do have Cointree here in the description below where you can help us donate crypto directly. Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Ravencoin. You could even throw some assets our way. That'd be nice. BAT and a bunch of stable coins, all right? If you want to continue supporting us, you guys can check us out on YouTube, Discord, Twitter, Twitch. Obviously, I am live streaming on Twitch and Twitter. Twitter Spaces currently right now, and this is being recorded for YouTube as well. It will also be ported over to Odyssey. We just partnered up with Odyssey this week, so please jump on over to the Odyssey link and subscribe to our channel. We just got started, so we need as much support as we can to get Odyssey up and going. And by the way, what I noticed since we ported all our videos over to Odyssey, I think C3 Media is the one place to go for all Ravencoin updates. There's like nothing else out there like our channel. So yeah, there it is. If you like podcasts, we are on Anchor, Spotify, and pretty much every other podcast platform you can think of. All right, we have a bunch of referral links here. We have Celsius, Coinbase, Gemini, Cash App, Binance, and Probit. Obviously, if you use our affiliate link, we get kicked back a couple of dollars, which is pretty cool, or some coins. We appreciate that. All right, now let's move on over to the YouTube channel. I just want to show you guys real quick here visually for those that are watching on the live stream Twitch or the recorded YouTube. This is our channel on YouTube. We appreciate a subscribe there. And as you can see, we got a bunch of Ravencoin update videos there. Okay. I just finished recording. It hasn't uploaded, but I just finished recording the Braveland update for May. And that will be uploaded shortly after this recording. So yeah, support us. Check us out. We got a lot of stuff going on with Ravencoin. All right, Ravenites, it's that time. Let's deep dive over to Discord Ravencoin server. All right, we're going to hit up the news article first. This is from Kinkajou on May 4th, which is about 3 days ago. At everyone, a few updates. The testnet sync bug has been patched and appears to be fixed with release 4.8.5. Pre-compiled binaries are available here for testing. github.com/hans-schmidt/Ravencoin/releases/tag/v4.8.5 test1. Special thanks should go to @Carlverde, Hans Schmidt, Blonde Frogs for their work in reporting and fixing the bugs. Thank you all for our core testers for their continued help as well. At Humble Miner, Ravencoin friends are currently hosting a special developer support auction open for 2 more days. There are 5 NFTs up for grabs, and 50% of the proceeds will go to developers that contribute to Ravencore and or the Ravencoin ecosystem. You can access the silent auction here. There's a link here. Number 62, 50% goes to Raven Rebels app development. Number 64, 50% to Cosmic Druid at Ravencoin Helper OS. Number 101, 50% to Whale Street Moontree Wallet. Number 121, 50% to Hans Schmidt Ravencore Development. And number 133, 50% to Mango Farms for Mango Farms support. And there's a ton of emojis responding in positivity. Awesome. Okay, now let's head on over to the development channel. Before we go to development meetings, I like to see what's going on with development. So there's two channels. Obviously, there's one that's a development meeting that happens every Friday afternoon around 1 p.m. Pacific or 4 p.m. Eastern. I believe that's the correct time. And you guys can join in there and see what's going on every Friday. Development, and that's only open for like an hour, 1 hour on Friday, so you can get in there and chat. Right now, you can see it's currently closed, so you can't communicate here. It's only open for the meetings. But the development channel is a secondary channel that is open all the time. You can get in there and chit chat with everybody at any given time. So we'll start here on April 20th. We're going to backtrack a little bit, even though the previous video we did go a little beyond this, but we're going to backtrack just so we can get some support about what's going on before we get to the current stuff. All right. So let's see. April 20th. This is from powerminers.tech. Please tell people who know what engine is the pool ravenpool.ninja ? Okay, that's April 22nd. This is a response to Seal Clubber from Mango Farms. So the original comment from Seal Clubber was, you can send a PR in GitHub to the add/remove from the website. Mango Farms responds, I would recommend generating paper wallets using an offline Ian Coleman on a Linux box with Tails. And there's a link here to ravencoin.org/BIP44. It's not perfect, but I really don't trust paper wallet generators. If you are going to go through the trouble, really best to use Ravencore on an offline Linux box to generate a key pair. And here's a link to en.bitcoin.it/wiki/cold_storage. Just use Ravencore instead of BTC. All right, moving over to April 23rd. ReadyCoin, High Fund, Link Yimp Stratum Algo Kapow. Gerard's response, not get sentence, full understand. All right, so Blockchain John, what is the link to the Ravencoin IPFS peer list? I would like to sync my node to it to help support the Ravencoin IPFS network. And Hans Schmidt responds to me, are you looking for this? github.com/mangofarm-assets/Ravencoin-IPFS-peer-IDS. Okay. And then LSJIO7 responds, at Mango Farms, when you get on here, the above IPFS file is awesome, thanks. The first 3 nodes are perfect and add. The last 2 don't work, just FYI at the moment for me. Sana Yak responds, admin please. Seal Clubber responds, admin please. Mango Farms responds, at LSJIO7 and at Hans Schmidt. Let me know if anyone has other nodes to add. Just put in a PR. The more connections, the better for all. At Blockchain John, at LSJIO7, I have to update it, but the first 3 will get you going. Now that I know others are connecting, I'll keep it current. We have made a lot of changes structurally, and that list is something I've let slip. Moving over to the 24th of April, Seal Clubber sends a link to github.com/ravencommunity/cupowminer/pool/115. At FDOV, bit late, but here it is now. Blockchain John responds, for anyone that wants to just listen to the development updates, I've recorded a voiceover of all the text here from 12/24/21 through 3/25/22. I'll continue to make more of these types of videos for you. Some people really appreciate the voiceovers while they are doing other projects. Plus, there are many members that are not in Discord but would like to know what development team is doing. So I decided to make these videos to do my part in bringing awareness to the Ravencoin community. Okay, that's a link to the video. There's a bunch of emoji responses there. All right, now moving over to the 29th of April, the Humble Miner comments. Hoping to generate some funds for a few active devs. Twitter.com/RavenFriends. Status, a bunch of numbers and letters. Right. Now, May 1st, LSJ-IO7 opens up the month with a comment. I have completed a partial sync and full sync from scratch using 4.8.5 test 1. All good as far as I can see. Synced perfectly. I'm just slow reporting back. Quick Myrtle responds, hello everyone. So, we're about to release the next version of Quartal software, which will support Raven, providing both the third-party wallets and cross-chain trading transactions are broadcast using the Electrum X servers we found online. But plans are to set up one of our own as well. I was hoping someone here could help out with some things. First, I could not find any info on recommended transaction fees aside from looking at the cost of recent transactions. We have set it to 1125 sats or 1125 sats a byte default with minimum 1000 and maximum 10,000. Does that seem reasonable? And is there any info on dust limits or minimum send amounts, etc.? Secondly, also we're using Bitcoin J / altcoin J implementations which already support LTC / Doge. We found a Ravencoin J repo, but it seemed like nothing was really changed from the Bitcoin version, so we added parameters from the main chain params.cpp file in the Raven core repo. Everything is working properly for our purposes, but I figure it could also be helpful for others to use for their own project. Might be good for someone to double check things there though, just to be sure. There's 2 links here to github.com Quartal. Yep, check those out. Alright, CRYPTOPOTATO responds, one thing that pops out immediately is that the total Raven amount is 21 billion, not million. Quick Myrtle responds, yeah, I've had that commented there. I think there was an issue when I compiled since it was too large of a value. I need to change that type where it's called in somewhere else, from an int to a long or something like that. Thanks for the reminder. I'll add it to my notes. Black Letter responds, supply is actually 21.5 billion. Kinkajou responds, actually, it's 21.301804828 billion. Quick Myrtle responds, I see. 21 million it is then. Bad Guy TY responds, has anyone built a file that verifies a signature of an address, then checks that address has an asset and decrypt files itself if it does? I mean, can I do most of the server side but would like to have it self-contained? I mean, I can already use Squawker API to get a verification that the address signed a message. I'm just trying to take a step further and get it all in one place so I can stand alone as an IPFS resource and you don't need anything else but your wallet SIG and it decrypts. Bad Guy TY continues with his response. I guess I'll just need to go off AETs to pass the public key signed message. Raven Rebel's response to Bad Guy TY. I have a question regarding the third step. 1. Verify signatures of address. 2. Checks that address has asset. 3. Decrypts itself? What do you mean when you say decrypt itself? Bad Guy TY responds to Raven Rebels. So, I want to have it so only people that have purchased the song to be able to listen to it, but have it all contained in a single package. Bad Guy TY continues with his response. I came to the conclusion that it would just be easier to not have the file try to verify ownership, but just require a pre-shared key encrypted to the address using their address encryption tag PGP key. I guess you could have it reached out to a server to get verification of ownership on top of the decryption key with some timestamped message, but once again needing to reach out. For now, I'm just going to build a membership token page that requires a token/unique asset, and one that requires a token purchased in the last days/blocks from a distributor address, so we can start selling crypto fans only pages. Well, okay, but not but could be on some club membership or ownership of an NFT from a specific project. And alright, so Blockchain John responds, thanks to Hans Schmidt for the link. Blockchain continues, thanks at Mango Farms again for that link. Blockchain John response, stand by for 46 days worth of Ravencoin development update video. I'm not a developer, but I want the community to know what is going on behind the scenes with Ravencoin development. Therefore, I have been recording videos of all the discussions that have been going on in the dev meeting channel. And, of course, here's the link to number 10, the last video. Bad Guy TY responds, is there a pub sub Python implementations for when new blocks are generated? I want to look at new blocks as they enter the chain for my site to cache them, then instead of having to pull off the blockchain each time. Also, I want to sell things, and having a way to set up auto confirmation limits would be nice. Mango Farms responds, or starts the day off for May 4th. Hi all, is anyone aware of an open source Raven mining pool repo that works? Question mark. I would like to set up a testnet mining pool. I tried several over the weekend, NOMP and YIMP, and installs were buggy and ultimately did not work. Kinkajou responds to Mango Farms. There isn't one currently. Some are building from Blink Hash and Mining Core. At Alpha was working on something. Mango Farms responds. I saw the Blink Hash one. It looked promising, but it didn't have a web component at this time. Was hoping to build something quickly without much fuss just to try it out. Appreciate it at Kinkajou. Would love to hear if Psychedelic has something coming up. At Mango Farms, Alpha responds at Mango Farms, I'll DM you. Moving over to May 5th. A Raven Rebels response to Bad Guy TY. Your Ravencoin wallet node in raven.conf use this property block notify. You can run whatever script you like each time a new block is found. Bad Guy TY response to Raven Rebels. Wow, thanks. Moving over to May 6th. Raven Rebels response to Bad Guy TY. Also, check out Wallet Notify. You can trigger a script the millisecond that something happens in your wallet. Bad Guy TY responds, once again, thanks. Mango Farms responds, at Hans Schmidt, I got crash. Here's the log. And here's a screenshot of the crash. It's a bunch of text. Confirmed that it was not a window issue. Window continued to run and did not sleep or shut down. Also, the miner continued to run as well. After restarting the QT, the running miner reconnected and proceeded without issue. Seal Clubber response at Mango Farms, what's this? Question mark. Hans Schmidt response to Mango Farms, I assume that you are running Raven QT, not Raven D. The core engine looks like it's running fine. Blockchain tip is updating. The error message are actually being generated by the Windows OS graphics driver complaining that the application is calling an API with an illegal parameter. So this looks to me like a bug in Qt taken to Windows OS, not in our code. Mango Farms responds, yes, solo mining through the Qt. Mango Farms response to Seal Clubber, debugging log. I've noticed that Qt keeps crashing on my solo mining machine, so pointed it out. It looks to be some sort of error with icons/Qt. Seal Clubber responds, is that with TT Miner? Question mark. Mango Farms responds, yes. Never saw it before and don't know if it is replicable. But my Qt has been crashing for some time now. It's why testnet keeps going down. I only checked the logs the last 2 times it happened. Same error. Hans Schmidt response to Mango Farms. Thanks for reporting it and giving log info, but I am going to put Qt/Windows interaction bugs low on my priority list. Hopefully the Qt team finds and fixes it. Gotta remember to check periodically. Mango Farms response, fair enough. Bigger fish to fry. It only has relevance in that someone wanting to keep their chain fresh at all times will find they are not fresh, but only Qt users on Windows. Fringe case, I suspect. I imagine most Windows users would shut it off and restart periodically anyways. Bad Guy TY responds, wait, you restart Windows? Question mark. Mango Farms responds, occasionally. Hans Schmidt responds, no. I do everything possible to try to keep it from restarting, and I fail. Sukumo responds, may I ask, is there a way to turn the whole Kapow miner into a lib or DLL? Question mark. All right, moving over to May 7th. FFD responds, excuse me, I want to build a Raven mining pool myself. Does the community have corresponding tutorials? LSJ IO7 responds, someone have an open source easy way to get Ravencoin asset info into a web page. Insight API AFAIK doesn't have assets, only RVN. Pulling an Explorer link is possible, but for this project needs asset info directly from the blockchain. Absolute truth. What's the open source easy way to do that at the moment? Actually, I do need that info. CrowdVer, the response to LSJ IO7, you can pull from an Electrum server. Electrum x-ravencoin-read-the-docs.io/en/latest/protocol-methods.html #blockchain-assets/get-meta. I actually want to save that, so I'm going to copy that. Copy, and really quick, paste it into Notepad. There we go. Beautiful. Thank you. CrowdVer, the response to FFD. There are a couple in GitHub. Should pop up in a Google search. Mingo Farms response at LSJIO7. In addition to Electrum, Insight has assets, or you could make an API from RavenD. Here's a link to github.com/ravendevkit/insight-api #assets. Feel free to experiment with the APIs here. Explorer.mangofarmsassets.com. The dev key does not work out of the box with testnet. It used to, but it crashed and burns now during chain sync. Solus has an API that works on both. rvn.cryptoscope.io/API. Mango Farms responds, PS. PS. If you need it straight from blockchain, there's no open source solution. AFAIK. You would just need to make your own APIs to RavenD, which is not particularly hard, but there's nothing out there on GitHub I'm aware of. You might be better off just building your own Insight from the dev kit and using that. It uses RavenD but stores the data in a MongoDB. And that is the last comment of the day, the current comment of the day for the development channel. Now, let's head on over to the development meetings channel, and we're actually going to backtrack from last Friday and then move over to, 2 Fridays ago, which is, let's see, what was that? That was the 29th of April. Okay, 29th of April. There it is. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, cool. Backtracking to the 29th of April. Kinkajou. Channel open. At Tron, any more progress made on those failing tests? ? Tron responds, I haven't made much time. I have found one specific PR that adds 3 failures, so narrating it down. Sorry I missed last week's dev meeting. I was speaking at the Utah Bitcoin conference. Kinkajou responds to Tron, which PR is it? Tron responds to Kinkajou with a hash feature _assets _p2sh.py. Failed 2 seconds ago. Second test runs only give 2 failures. One of the failures may have been in connection failure. Has anyone experienced sync failures using pre-compiled binaries, including this PR for use on testnet? Testings are available at github.com/hans-schmidt/ravencoin/releases/tag/v4.8.5 test1. Someone _2 responds, I had been specifically having sync problems repeatedly. The one at the above link seems to have fixed it. Synced no problem at all on the first try. Kinkajou responds, I'll test that release Monday, but I wasn't having sync issues with the previous 2 releases at Core Tester. Did any of you get a chance to look at it this week? ? LSJ IO7 responds, I haven't tested that. Downloaded and syncing now. Partially synced now. After that, we'll try a full sync. LSJ IO7 continues with his response. The last 3 weeks It's taken a while. 10 nodes connected, 0 banned. Mingo Farms responds, no sync issues with 4.8.5 on my end, but have had unexplained crashes on Windows when solo mining testnet for multiple versions. Can't say what the cause is. The miner continues to run, so it is on the Raven side, but the log reports only show GUI errors. LSJ-IO7 responds, are you still getting crashes on 4.8.5 specifically? Question mark. I understood that had a fix for mining rapid blocks in succession. Mango Farms responds, yes. At startup, 4.8.5 will mine a ton of blocks quickly until the difficulty adjusts, but after about a day, I'll notice it shut down with the miner and Windows still running. The log shows GUI errors, but that's it. I have it up now, so we'll drop the log when it replicates again. LSJ-IO7 responds, my node is claiming the partial sync will finish in 10 minutes. I'll redo a full sync after the partial finishes. Hans Schmidt responds to LSJ-IO7, the mining bug which we fixed did not crash core. It locked up core in a continuous loop which you couldn't get out of without killing core, but it required a very specific set of circumstances. Mango Farms responds with a screenshot of his log, which you can see here. There's the last log before a crash, but I wasn't very methodological. I can't even say that word. About being certain that that was the last thing. I'll keep an eye on it and wait for a crash. Then post with more certainty. It's not a 4.8.5 issue. It has been happening for a while. I thought it was Windows sleeping, but this last go, I learned it was not. It was not it. Hosmet responds to Mango Farms, never seen that one before. You say multiple versions? Question mark. Do you know if it includes version 4.3.2.1 or only newer versions? Question mark. Mango Farms responds, only post 4.3.2.1 and only Windows. I have posted 4.3.2.1 testnet Linux nodes running without issues. I'll see if I can narrow this down and produce a log. I'm sure immediately preceded the crash next time it does it. Mind you, I'm solo mining on this node, so that could be a unique factor at play. Hans Schmidt responds, which miner are you using so I can try to duplicate TT miner? Question mark. Mango Farms responds, TT. Windows 10 Home is the OS. Hans Schmidt responds, with all those GUI errors and Windows only, it might be Qt related since we did a lot of Qt upgrades work since version 4.3.2.1. The Qt in version of 4.3.2.1 was dangerously old. The upgrade fixed multiple Qt security issues, but a number of projects have reported other new bugs. LSJ-IO7 response, partially synced completed fine on 4.8.5 test 1, doing the full sync now. Only 3 years and 31 weeks to go. Mango Farms response, I've tested and synced on 4.8.5 several times and it worked like a charm. Hans Schmidt responds, version 4.8.5 test 1 seems to have fixed the subqualifier sync hang bug for me too. I think we killed that bug. Beautiful. All right, and that is the end of that meeting, and we're moving over to May 6th, which was yesterday. No, yesterday. The heck? Yeah, yesterday. Well, yeah. So let's see. Kinkajou starts the channel with channel open. Crypto Life Crisis jumps into the conversation. Any devs doing dev stuff? Question mark. Cosmic Druid responds, well, I am developing a Ravencoin framework over at ravencoinhelper.com. It's up and running and people are using it. I have put it into beta for others to get involved. Just a researcher responds, would really love to get SegWit integrated into Raven. Would be nice to get an idea of how much that would cost. Kinkajou responds to just a researcher, same. If any of our core developers could have a rough estimation, it would probably be easier to start crowdfunding. Perhaps we could get a funding proposal page on the foundation site like we did for the stablecoins. An issue we an issue was created a while back. github.com/ravenproject/ravencoin/issues/979. Nonprofit responds, per the previous post of Hans, it appears the sync bug is now finally fixed, so I'm curious when P2SH going live onto the chain. Any ETA? Kinkager response, at Tron, was working on those 6 failing tests, not sure if he is around to give us a progress update this week. I think that is the only thing holding up release. Alpha responds, working on those pool scripts, lol. Finals ended yesterday, so free to begin that and plugging into mineable assets. Cosmic Druid responds, woohoo! More burning of the midnight oil, I bet. Seal Clubber responds, SegWit would be cool with P2 pool, great for having more nodes running. Cosmic Druid responds, I'd like to know if anyone has a library for creating a new address without booting up RavenD. I'll be tying up the IPFS peer ID with a Raven address right when a user starts Ravencoin for the first time, so I can tie them both in with the token. I will be giving them 1 token every 24 hours, POW, or proof of work. Cosmic Druid responds, what I am currently doing is this. Creating the basic files that RavenD starts for the first time, but delete the wallet.dat, then tar them up. On first run of RavencoinHelper.com, I untar the basic files. System CTL now enables RavenD, which also recreates the wallet.cat. I think that was dat, but let's say .cat because that's what it says, .cat. So that it is unique. Then do a Raven CLI, get new address to a file. Then this and the IPFS peer ID gets sent via SCP private public key to the server, including email address if the user wants to send it for notifications. Server side parses both bits of data. Seal Clubber responds, you could look up how the paper wallet generates them. Cosmic Druid responds, I feel there's a better way to generate a Raven address than what I have right now. Anyone know of a way? Oh, I got a link. Oh, got a link? Kinkager responds to Cosmic Druid, github.com/ravencommunity/pocketraven. Cosmic Druid responds, okay, cool. I'll check out that link. Thank you. LSJIO7 responds, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes just ask the user for the Raven address they want to use. Keep it simple. Bad Guy TY responds, is there a reason dev meetings are still open? Been sick all afternoon, just getting to my chair now. I just use the address they send their message from. Kinkager responds to Bad Guy TY, yes, we've been waiting for you. Or hoping a core dev might have something to add in regards to SegWit/those failing test, but I guess they can post when the channel is locked, so I'll close it now. And Ravenites, that is the end of the Ravencoin development meetings update. That's all we got. There's a bunch of other servers out there on Discord. We have obviously the Ravencoin community server is the one that I'm going to recommend you join. Here's a bunch more. Raven Angels, RV NFT, WX Raven, Raven Claws, Just NFTs and Ravenist Community, Psyheads Rich Club, Degen Smokers Club, The Collective NFTs, Cryptomonas Community, Ravenverse, Foul Punks, Video Game Preservation Society, Mallory, RVNC, Ravency, Bruce Fenton, Live Free or Die. And that is it. That's the ones I have. Oh, also, of course, Cryptocurrency Chat, where we post, or we have a channel here for, there it is, Ravencoin. We have a few channels here for Ravencoin. Cool. Also, Raven Rock Adventures, where you get to follow Raven Rock. on Adventure Time, traveling around to different places. Check it out. Raven Rock. This is a physical Ravencoin NFT. It was minted back last year. And I have been taking this little guy pretty much everywhere on adventures. Eating burritos, of course, to the park, to smell the flowers, on the local train. Yeah, check that out, man. Pretty cool, huh? All right, Ravenites, we are done for today. Until next time, stack sats and hodl. Adios.